about Gaia Wind?
Yes, Gaia Wind is a company manufacturing, designing small wind turbines. Small then basically means wind turbines that are used on farms or rural properties, basically to generate the electricity that people would use on their own site or farm or that type of places.
Could you tell me a bit more about your technology and your wind turbine product?
Yes. Well, Gaia Wind is quite a standard Danish design wind turbine. Gaia started in '93 in Denmark. We took the company over 4 or 5 years ago and brought the headquarters to Glasgow in Scotland. But it is a standard gearboxed wind turbine. It's a 2 blades passive stall turbine, induction generator. But the main characteristic, the main competitive advantage of our turbine compared to other small wind turbines is that it has a relatively big rotor diameter, so it captures a lot of wind with a relatively low power rating. The turbine has an 11 kilowatt generator, so the rated power is 11 kilowatt of the turbine, but the rotor is very big, and the advantage for the customers is that in areas where there's a moderate wind speed, the turbine still performs very good. You get a very high energy output out of the turbine, and therefore a good economic return on the turbine.
And geographically, where do you find that you're been most successful?
Well, traditionally that was Denmark, but the market in Denmark is not so strong at the moment. Plus Scotland, as England and Wales, that is at the moment where 75% of our capacity goes to. Outside that, we also sell in the United States, Italy, and a few turbines in France. That is, I think, that is sort of the ranking of our main export markets.
And why the two blade design instead of the 3 blade design?
Well, there is some technical things behind that. It's basically not even a 2-bladed design. It's the 2 blades is one big glass fiber part. So it's one part, and that means you don't need all the connections at the hub. You don't need all the bolts, and that makes the design a lot simpler. And with a 3-bladed design, it wouldn't be possible to make it in one part because then it gets too big to transport on the road. But a long 2-bladed design is you can transport it on the road. So that is a bit the reason why we have a 2-bladed design of our wind turbine. And for performance or for for the efficiency of the turbine, it doesn't make a lot of difference whether it's a 2 or a 3-bladed turbine.
And looking at small wind turbines and the market for them, where do you see this going in the next 5 to 10 years?
Well, I can tell you a bit where we hope to be going. We've basically, since we took over the company a couple of years ago, 2007 was our first year. We did 10 turbines in that year. We delivered 10. Last year we did 220. This year we do about 350, 400 turbines. And our new factory in Glasgow that we started last year, we've got a capacity of 1,500 turbines in the factory. And we hope to have that running at full capacity in 2015. So that is sort of for the volume that we hope to do. And I think what for the industry and for ourselves the main driver will be is whether you can make a wind turbine with performance and a price that makes the turbine attractive even at lower or perhaps even no feed-in tariff or government support. And I think we are getting there. We're moving in that direction, and I think in a couple of years, especially if we can keep on growing the volume, that we can sell a turbine that is basically a good economic proposition, pay back in 5, 6, 7 years time in its own right without any government support. And then I think the market for the product would almost be unlimited, and that is where we want to go.